3, 2, begin transmission. This is Dungeon Radio Hour.
Hello and welcome, Space Cadets, to Season 2 of Dungeon Radio Hour, an actual play comedy podcast where I've sent all of our astral elves to detention because they were stargazing in class. As always, I'm your host and Dungeon Master, Dalton Rusher-Riddle, joined once again by my ragtag band of heroes. Introduce yourself, heroes.
I'm Michael Adair.
I'm Alissa Adair.
And I'm Andrew Gehrlein.
Andrew Gehrlein.
I didn't know we were singing our intros.
I don't know, man. It was just fun to mix it up.
I love it. I love it. It was a little sing-songy. It felt good.
It was very
It did.
sing-songy. And sometimes you need a little sing-songy in your life.
Yeah.
You do. That's why we're
And that's why, for just this once, we're doing a musical pre-show. Dalton, what kind of
Don't make
game do you have for us?
Well, I have the game, but it's not going to be in a musical because
You're not singing. It's not going the way I thought.
That is correct.
Yeah.
He's
All
doing
right.
spoken word song.
I am doing spoken word.
Am I the only one that Dalton said to do a musical pre-show? Because I have a lot of lyrics written down right here, and I'm going to feel the full. Is this just another joke on Mike?
Yep. Yep.
All right.
It is. It is indeed.
Wow.
We're all having fun, though, and that's what matters.
Yeah.
Anyways, I do have a pre-show topic. I do have something for us to discuss. And
yay.
in the spirit and theme of our sci-fi season 2, you've been given the ability to time travel. However, you can only go backwards. Now you have a choice. Do you go backwards and observe history, a la Watcher from the Marvel Universe, or do you go back and assert your influence and try to fix things a la Back to the Future?
Fuck.
Interessante.
See, I feel like I'm such a fixer. I'd want to do that, but all those movies show us that can be
It's a terrible
disastrous.
idea. It's a terrible idea.
You don't know the butterfly effect. You don't know what could
Yep.
change from your tiny decision. So it's like, this is also very nerve-wracking. Like, you could fuck everything up.
Yep.
So
Yeah, I mean, but this is the thing. There are so many things that we wish we could prevent now, right? And if we had that rare opportunity to change the course of history for possibly the better, I don't know, I feel like I'd have to take it. I think of, like, for some reason, anime pops into mind, like Erased or Your Name, where it's like you're preventing tragedies that affect potentially hundreds of people or more, right?
yeah.
And we have some of those in our real history. Like, what if you could do that? And then you get into, like, these money questions, like, would I create now an alternate timeline? How does that affect things, right?
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Presuming you don't necessarily do that, and you resolve the problem in your current timeline, things change, presumably for the better. I don't know, I feel like just going back and observing, why would I do that? You know, I wouldn't want to...
Right.
I don't think I'm passionate enough about any particular point in history that I would just want to go back. I'd want to go back and have an effect on something, you know, if I were to do that.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
That's just
See,
a
I'm
real
afraid-
answer.
I'm
I
afraid
know
of being
jokes.
ripped apart by a paradox.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? Like, because
Yeah.
with time travels it introduces all sorts of paradoxes. Like, if you go back in time and kill your grandfather before he made your dad,
Yeah.
would you still be born then to go back in time and kill him in the first place? It's
For
a paradox,
sure.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, think about this, because the thing I would change, I think that everyone would change. Everyone would kill Hitler, right? That's the thing we would all do. We'd kill
Yeah,
Hitler
that's
before
the
he
big
does his whole Holocausty thing. But think about this. Now, Hitler's obviously a bad guy, that goes without saying. But if Hitler died early and the war didn't escalate, we may have never developed the atomic bomb to end the war, right? Some other nation may have been the one to then figure out the atomic bomb and drop it on us at a later date. So without Hitler and World War II, we may not have won the war, as we knew it, right? We could have been in a situation now where another superpower had built those weapons, and we don't have them, and now we're the ones getting nuked. So even killing Hitler could have disastrous consequences for us, but is that worth it, right?
That's true. You could make
Crazy.
it worse. It sounds like something that's
Yeah.
so easy to make better, but you don't know.
Almost always does it turn out worse.
Right.
Yeah.
Almost
Or like
always.
I'm thinking of the movie About Time where he goes back and he makes a change, but then that causes his baby to never be born. So then he goes back again and he's like, oh, I'm going to fix it. I'm going to make sure that thing does happen. But then it's a different
something else
baby.
changes.
It's,
Right.
Yeah, because then it's a different baby and the father has to explain to him, like, you permanently altered that. Things weren't happening the exact same way. Like, so therefore, genetically, the baby turned out differently. And they had to
Right.
warn him, like,
So
you
now
can never
can't
go
travel
back.
in time before the baby was born because there'll be a different sperm and
Yeah.
a different
Sure.
baby. And if you want the same kids, you can't go back in time further.
Yeah.
Than
And without Hitler, Andrew's parents can't meet at that I Love Hitler convention, and then he's not
Exactly.
born. And everything kind of lines up. I get it, Andrew, the paradox thing. I understand.
Just to argue the other side, though, because I was thinking, well, what's the real benefit to go back but just be a watcher? But we learn so much from history. And let's be real, history is told by the victors. So a lot of stuff that we were told, and even stuff still in mainstream media, isn't necessarily the exact truth because
See,
we're being
that's
told a certain
why
version.
I would lean towards going back and just watching because I would love to go back and watch how it actually went down.
You could rewrite history books the way it actually happened by Dalton Riddle.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there would be some people I'd like to watch, like some periods in like history and art I'd like to be present for.
Yeah,
no
of course.
joke is coming up. Andrew's like, where's this going?
no, I thought you were going to go a different direction, but you went.
No,
in
yeah,
a
like
good
that.
one.
Yeah, no, that would be cool. I will say though, we're only talking about these monkey's paw sort of examples where the thing that you wish for is actually it turns out bad. But in Erased and Your Name, both great animes, different, but both deal with time travel. Watch them if you're into anime at all. And spoilers. Everything goes well. And in the end, the change that the hero affects saves lives. So I think there's a way you can go back and maybe cause a positive domino effect. I mean, yeah, we don't create the atom bomb, but maybe that stops the race for the atom bomb, right? Because we constantly get in these different like races with in the 80s it was in the 60s it was the space race or whatever.
It's a gamble.
It really is. It really is.
Because you won't know till you've done the thing, and then you go back to the present and see the effects. But I guess if you could keep going back and redoing it over and over, maybe you'd be able to get it right.
Andrew, do we have Dalton? Do we have unlimited redos in this time travel situation?
See, I don't know. I think it's more significant if it's a finite number. Like that you can only do this so many times. Because I feel like if you could do it infinitely, you would become obsessed with the fact that you are constantly living in the past.
You know what I would do? I would observe, but I wouldn't observe people. I would want to go back to I want to see fucking dinosaurs. I want to see all the different.
I did think about. I mean, that's pretty fucking cool.
And arrows and
cool.
stuff, and just see the differences. I want to see evolution happen, sped up. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I want to see it happen.
Yeah,
Dude,
like
that
in
would be so
Futurama,
cool.
where you get to see like the people walking.
Oh
out
yeah,
of
where the people
primordial
die and
ooze.
civilizations rise and fall. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. For those of you listening back at home, get in our comments, send us a DM. Let us know if you could go back into the past. Would you be an observer or would you be a changer?
You dirty, dirty observers. You dirty voyeurs of history. You like to watch, don't you? You don't want to touch. You just want to watch.
So with Alissa, with that scream, you kind of blink and shake your head, and as you do so, the figure that you thought you saw in front of you is not there. There is a figure floating in front of you. It is the corpse of a humanoid woman. Her face is shrunken and shriveled in as she is suffocated in the vast openness of space. She wears a bright blue NASA jumpsuit, and you can see on her name tag that it says Dr. Harper, and her stringy blonde hair just kind of floats there in the anti-gravity, and the look on her face that is frozen is one of sheer terror.
Oh, God. Oh, poor Dr. Harper. I'm so sorry. I don't want to do this, but you're kind of in my way. Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Just a corpse, like
I just with my fingies, I just try to like
just floating.
push your social float out of my way. Just to,
You do so. You ever so gently push Dr. Harper's corpse away from you as she floats and kind of ping pongs off of the side of the bunk bed frame and then floats further into the crew's quarters.
Rest in peace. Oh,
Andrew
God.
and I are just over here like, we fucking nailed the hell out of that door. I turn my head and I have like a trucker cap and a toothpick. Like, that's some door right there. That's fucking good old fashioned American manufacturing.
Mike and Andrew, you do hear Alyssa's scream.
Oh shit!
Holy shit!
Whoa,
Alissa.
Whoa!
What about
Is
that?
that Alissa?
That was Alissa. Oh my God! Do you think the creature? We should go check on him. We should go check on him.
Here, grab onto me. I'm gonna blast us that way with my energy blaster.
I turn into a cape and I
rocket us towards where Alissa went.
Cool. You do so. You rocket yourself and Mike towards the airlock door on the other side of the cargo bay, and it hisses open as you approach. And you see the crew's quarters, much like I described them to Alissa. There are rows of double-stacked bunk beds that have been bolted to the floor so that they don't float away. However, the pillows and blankets are floating there in the air. There are locked storage lockers at the end of each of the bunk beds, and there are 2 computers on the far end of the room. Alissa is also on the far end of the room with Pseudobob, making her way towards the door on the far end of that room, and you also see the corpse of Dr. Harper floating in the air.
Alissa?
Oh.
Holy shit! Did you kill that lady?
No, of course not.
Did you kill that lady and suck all the life out of her rapidly?
Yes, that's
She must
exactly
have,
what
dude.
I did.
That's because us detected life. I bet she won't anymore. Oh my God, Alissa.
All right, do a quick scan of life. Alissa, did you eradicate all the life on this ship?
Why would you immediately assume it's me? She's
You're the only
obviously
one in
been
this
dead
room.
for a long time.
That's true. You're the
Pseudobob?
only one with her at the time of death.
She freaked me
Pseudobob's
out.
the
I
only
just
witness?
found her.
And that's
We
why
need
you
to
killed her?
sequester him.
That's fucked up, Alissa.
I don't know, Pseudobob. That sounded like an admission of guilt on your end, dude. Yeah,
Well, he just
yeah.
said...
You seem the type.
I think he just said, Andrew, she was already here dead, or I could really go for a turkey sub. It was one of those two. I don't have the language down 100% yet. So, assuming he does not want a turkey sub, you found a corpse in here.
Yes, as I've been trying to tell
found a
you,
corpse in
I
here.
just found it. I didn't want to.
Okay.
I just tried to move it out
I'm
of the
sorry,
way.
but
Is
you
all.
also don't have to be sarcastic when I accuse you of murder, okay?
Maybe don't accuse me of murder and have a little more faith in your wife.
Sorry, babe. I'm sorry. Did I mention the blood sugar's low? And I could really go for a snack.
And the evidence was stacked against you, Alissa. You know,
That's true.
But how did this lady die? Even can we tell how she died?
Give me a medicine check.
Yeah, I want to know too. I'm gonna roll.
I don't know, man. I'm not getting close to that body again.
15.
11.
Andrew, did you play Mass Effect?
No, but I might know a reference.
Husks, does that mean anything to you?
Yes.
Okay. So think about the husks from Mass Effect. That's kind of the vibe that Dr. Harper's corpse is giving off to you. It's almost as if every ounce of energy has been drained from her, like wringed dry. And she's just the husk of what her former self was.
Guys, I swam over to get her. I bring her to the group. I'm just like casually dragging this dead body in zero gravity. Guys, check this disgusting thing out, dude. She's like dehydrated, but not in the typical sense. Like, look at her eyes; they're dead. I mean, I know they're dead, but they're dead.
Oh God.
Something's different about this body.
Stop bringing her
guys.
so close.
No.
Here, I
Don't
shove
bring
her
her
right
that
in your
close.
face. Smell
No.
her, dude. She
No,
smells
fuck
wrong.
you. No, fuck you. Oh.
Mike, give me
A vomit check? What are you trying to make me do, motherfucker? Constitution?
Give me a dexterity save at disadvantage.
Oh my gosh.
Andrew's pushing a
Because you
dead
were not
body into me.
prepared for Andrew to push a corpse on you.
Hey, you know what? I actually rolled pretty good. 21.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Andrew pushes the corpse of Dr. Harper towards you, and you are caught immediately off guard, but you have the wherewithal enough to pivot and to kind of move with her momentum as she flies through the air to push and move her out of the way. However, as you push and move her out of the way, two kind of like heavy bracelets, metallic bracelets, fall from each of her wrists and land on the ground with a heavy thud at your feet.
Okay, so I'm reacting to this. Andrew's pushing at me, so I'm like, "Stop it, dude!" I said,
just
"Hey!"
look at
I
it.
said,
Look at it.
"Hey!" I
Look
said,
at her.
"Fucking stop it,
Lick
dude!"
her.
And I dodge
Lick her.
around it, and I punch Andrew straight in the fucking gut, the human side of his gut. I said, "Stop it, dude!" I said, "Stop it" so many times. That's on
Look
you.
at her, dude. Look at
Oh
her. Real
shit!
Close.
Oh shit! Hold on. What are these? I pick up the bracelets.
Hey, yeah.
Hey, you deserve that.
Mike, you go to pick up the bracelets, and as you go to pick them up, at first they're very, very heavy, and you can barely pick them up off of the ground. But after a few seconds, you hear this kind of like high-trilled beep, and they become very, very light all of a sudden.
Oh, whoa. That's kind of cool. Okay, inspect them a little bit more, Dalton. Can I do a little investigation?
Give me an investigation check.
Okay.
Investigation.
Shut up. 9.
They are a piece of high-tech gravity gear that you have seen before, but you can't remember what they are used for specifically or how they work. You just know that it's some type of gravity tech.
Well, I noticed them getting lighter, so I would assume at least that. And if I've seen something like it before, I'm like, oh, cool. What are these? These are like anti-grav. You seem familiar. I slap them on my wrists,
Okay.
the bracelets.
Cool.
Nice.
You do so, and with like this magnetic click, they lock onto each of your wrists.
Hey, okay.
I mean, they look pretty good on you. I thought they might look good on me, but I guess you can have them.
You just
I
shoved
found
the
her-
dead.
I found her body up there, dude.
You
I guess
shoved the
Alissa
dead
did
body
first.
at me. You shoved the dead body at me.
I did. It doesn't mean you get her bracelets, bro. Okay.
Hey, I'll say this: if we find another corpse, everybody gets a share of whatever that corpse has. This is my
Can I
thing.
shove it in
God.
your face again?
Do you want another guy? That wasn't as strong as I could hit, motherfucker. I'll hit you in the spleen, the human side of your spleen.
Yeah.
Dalton.
Yeah.
I very gently go to the body. I just want to see in her pockets and see if maybe she has any keys.
Oh, so now we're just grave robbing.
I'm only looking for something useful. You took
Steal
bracelets.
some
The
money
bracelets fell off of the body. The bracelets fell off. You're digging.
I'm just trying to see if she has anything useful.
First,
She has a
kills this
$500
poor
clout
woman.
card. I take it and I pocket that.
Oh, nice.
iTunes gift
Um,
card.
Alyssa, you look actually mad.
Don't you dare question my morals.
Listen, I
My morals.
it did seem like you killed her,
Oh my god!
and now they're grave robbing. So it's starting to add up.
Alyssa, you go to search the body, and you find a note. And in that note, it says, "Don't forget to leave your birthday message." The comms are still pulled up on the computer in the crew's quarters. And you also see an instruction manual for an item that looks very similar to the bracelets that Mike just put on.
Okay, I give that little skimmy skim.
Nice.
As you skim it, you see that these are gravity gauntlets that give a +2 to armed strikes, as well as the ability to push or pull the target on a successful hit up to 10 feet.
Ooh.
Oh, I read this off to Mike.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I thought I recognized these. Oh, yeah, these are grav gauntlets. Alissa, can I see that instruction manual?
I mean, yeah, I'm proud of you for wanting to read.
Yeah. All right, help me out with this. What is this word?
The
What's that word?
gauntlet
What's this one?
will
That one?
turn
We're getting there. Next one?
on.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I believe in you. You got the rest. Sound it out, baby. All right.
This is just symbols, dude. It looks like I'm looking at unknown.
I'm just, guys, I don't want to be here any longer than we have to. There's dead bodies floating around. I head through the next door, Dalton.
Cool. You do so as you approach with a hiss and a click, the airlock door opens up and leads into the next room. As you make your way into the next room, there are cracked coolant tanks lining the walls. What little power is left in the ship flickers with these overhead lights, as there are all sorts of arcane tech hybrid machines broken and scattered around the floor. Arcs of lightning flash overhead from one reactor to the next, and towards the back of the ship is a giant engine that seems to be offline.
Hey guys, I think I found the engine.
What'd you see?
If we can get this thing running, that's another step towards getting out of here.
Oh, yeah, that's an engine, all right.
Oh, yeah. Does anyone have the keys? I pat my pockets.
Oh, no. Hey, what about what's her bitch? Back there,
Look in the sun visor.
the old Shrivelly. We look at Shrivel
old
Tits back
Shrivels.
there.
I looked at her,
Shrivelly.
Dr. Harper.
Dr. Harper.
Excuse
Why
you?
do you call her Shrivel Tits in? That seems mean.
Did you add
All
tits?
right. I'm going to go back. You didn't see any keys on her?
No, I already checked. Also, I don't think this needs a key. I go up Dalton and I go and
Wow, we're
inspect
the
the
spaceship
engine,
expert.
see if there's any like knobs.
Cool. Go up and inspect the engines. Give me a investigation check, please.
7.
Cool. Everything looks very foreign to you. There are plenty of knobs and levers and buttons and things that go beep beep and woo, but none of it makes any sense.
I don't want to talk.
What you
Oh, sorry, Dalton.
do notice is that almost every piece of surface area on this control panel are covered in etchings of some kind of rune.
Hey, so guys, I'm no astronaut. So I actually don't know what the fuck this thing does. Besides being an engine.
Yeah, it's
It
definitely an engine.
flies. It flies
There.
the ship. That'd be
We
my
know that.
guess.
He's
Which
right
that's
on that, Alyssa.
knowing that we can basically pilot this thing.
I mean,
So-
it powers the ship, so yeah.
Yeah, the engine would. Yeah, no, he's right on that.
So we need to slap the engine a couple times, or we look for a button. You know.
I don't mean to brag, Alyssa, but we just did a bang-ring job on the hull. We patched it up real good. If you test it, the tensile strength of
Yeah.
that hull.
We're actually going to start
I
an LLC. We're going to be doing things like
Yeah.
that around Space House.
I reckon we could
So
do it
tell your
like
friends.
we could do like top 2-3 times light speed. You know,
1,500 per hole.
Yeah, integrity's rock solid. I start kicking things like they're tires. Yeah, so you know what? Pretty much what we're gonna want to do here is, you see these runes?
Yep.
They're part of the engine, and if we get this engine going, I bet we can fly this puppy. You know what I
Okay.
mean? All right, let's.
Hear me out. I think I
listening
have
to
an.
Mike.
Yeah, it's time to listen to Mike.
Wait, now listen back to Alissa.
Yeah, Alyssa, what's up?
I think I have an idea. I don't know anything about engines and mechanics, but I do understand magic a little bit. And I don't know, I was reading the different logs. They obviously did something to this ship to get it to go to... I don't think they found a portal. I think they created a portal to get them here
Shit.
from Earth. So, and look at all these like runes. My theory is this engine ran on magic. Somehow they figured out how to get magic on Earth. That's my theory. So, if we gave it magic, maybe it would turn on?
If there was magic on Earth, let me ask you this, Alissa. Why did I never get a letter to Hogwarts?
I know.
I tried to do spells. How about me never figuring out spells, even though I watched a bunch of movies with spells and stuff and wanted it real bad?
I think you're answering your own question. You just weren't good enough.
You have to go to Ilvermorny or whatever.
Yeah, also the
Because that's
American one.
school. You wouldn't go to Hogwarts anyway.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I know, but maybe there's a transfer program. I don't want to go to Ilvermorny.
You
Ilvermorny
could
seems like
you could probably do a semester at Hogwarts. So yeah, something
You
like
think?
that.
Or maybe I could do a correspondence course or something online.
Yeah.
Maybe an
But how do we
online.
put magic in it?
Like, we got to get magic in the engine.
Okay.
Is the thing.
I mean, the problem is we used to be magic. Now we're all technology. What's up with that?
I still can do some magic.
But that's like
yeah.
your alien race is like abilities and stuff. That's magic adjacent,
Yeah. But I can like control some nature. That's still magical.
But is an
Let me just
engine
try.
nature?
Can I not try?
I try, but just be okay
At
if
the
you
very
fail.
least, I can have us analyze it like she does everything else, and we'll figure out the
And
the
gives us the
solution
answer.
right now.
No,
Us?
I'm trusting my
Wait,
intuition.
Go ahead. Alyssa, you do your idea. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
I'm
go
trusting
ahead.
my intuition
Go ahead,
here.
babe. I believe in you. I think you could do magic.
Okay, you've seen me anyway.
That's why I think
literally
it.
blew us into this ship. You think that was just natural?
She
Like,
did.
Andrew did a little bit of the blowing too. He blew and then you blew.
Okay. I go and put my hands on the engine, Dalton.
You go and put your hands on the engine. Okay.
I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it for any trace of magic. And I am going to do a 3rd level spell that I have of Call Lightning.
Okay.
Hoping to kind of almost like a defibrillator to a heart. Just
Nice. That's smart.
give it some electricity.
Okay, cool. So, Alissa, you are standing there, both of your hands on this massive engine, this sleeping metal giant inside of this dead space shuttle. And you focus all of your energy into the palms of your hands. And if you had hair, they would start to stick up on the back of your neck. Same with Mike and Andrew.
Andrew,
As
get
you
away.
would feel the energy rising in the engineering bay. There is a heavy static that hangs and clings to the air, and the arcs of lightning above you that have been rhythmically blasting back and forth from arc reactor to arc reactor are now bouncing to Alissa. Gentle at first, just a little spurt here and there. As they go into her body, she begins to glow with this bluish purple light. And finally, the arcs of lightning steadily go into her torso, into her shoulders, into her back, as you watch as she lets loose this very large bolt of electricity straight into the engine, and it hums to life. It slowly starts to crank and churn, and for a few seconds the life support systems come on in the space shuttle. Gravity in an instant is back as you all fall down to the floor. The lights flicker on overhead, and you hear a voice being played over the intercom. Initial test. Presiding is Engineer Lieutenant Samuel Ortiz. We engaged the void drive for 17 seconds. Instruments spiked but stabilized. Gravity shifted briefly. Felt like my stomach was in my boots. Dr. Harper is ecstatic. The commander, less so. He says the stars didn't look right when we came back online. And as soon as the last word is spoken, the power goes back out. Gravity goes off, and you all float back up off of the ground.
Did y'all hear that?
Whoa.
Did y'all hear that? What I heard?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
a log that I had found in the other room.
I found a log in the other room too. It smelled.
Okay,
Did yours
no.
smell?
No, not that kind of log.
Different.
We're talking about different logs.
Yeah.
You guys feel that gravity? The lights came on? Why did it turn it back off? Oh, Alyssa, you gotta keep going. You gotta keep zapping it.
Yeah, zap it
don't-
one more time. Maybe it'll like really go.
I I don't have that much juice, guys. That took a lot out of me.
My uncle, they had to put an AFib on him. It took like 4 or 5 times. By the time they were done, a lot of his chest hair was burned off. He has a weird scar there now, but he got back up. He started his heart back up. Lived another 6 months because he didn't really change anything diet-wise, lifestyle-wise. But it did work. It just sometimes you have to keep going.
I get it. I understand, but like we at best I could power it for a few moments. We got to find something more sustainable. I think we just got to move on.
Something more sustainable.
Maybe
Like a power supply, a battery.
Or you know what?
fuel
If
tank.
we can get to the cockpit, maybe one of you has to do something there. You know what I mean? To kind of like start it up.
Oh my God, the cockpit.
The cockpit. That's where you turn
Can we
the
say
key.
that on air? Cockpit? I'm going
I
to say
think we
it.
can.
Cockpit.
Yeah.
I think we can do it.
And
Like
if you
if this-
separate the words cock and pit, you're still saying cockpit, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yes.
cockpit.
That's just a dramatic pause.
You know, like a car. You know, I could be the spark of the battery, but we got to have something to
I get it.
ignite.
I get the metaphor.
Okay.
You know?
Okay, so you stay here.
I'm
Mike,
not staying here alone.
No,
Oh,
Pseudobob
but
will
then
stay with you.
You got to zap the thing when I turn the boof.
I will stay with you, and
Who?
if and when we find the cockpit, I will then safely walk back.
Oh,
But
you're going to come with us?
Yeah.
Well, what is Pseudobob going to do? He's going to be lonely.
Dude,
No.
Pseudobob's a murderer. I thought he killed this lady, right? Or
He
no?
killed this lady.
Stop assuming
No,
we're all
that's right.
murderers.
No,
Okay.
he didn't. He said he
Okay,
didn't.
we'll all go to the
That's right.
cockpit
Thank you.
together.
I'll go in
scared.
the cockpit. All 4 of us. Let's go to the cockpit and find that thing.
Yes.
Pseudobob, lead the way, just in case something scary's over there.
As Pseudobob says, "Why me?" and the 3 of you, or I guess 4 of you, walk towards the door that leads away from the engineering bay, you hear a grating and metallic voice come from somewhere behind you.
Containment has been breached. Must eliminate. Must eliminate.
And as you turn, you watch as this very much Doc Ock from Spider-Man style robot lifts itself up and away from the floor on these 4 robotic arms as a laser Gatling gun falls from a compartment underneath its like torso chassis.
Must eliminate threat.
And that's where we end. Our heroes have explored deeper into the ship and found the sleeping engine. With Alissa's power, they were able to awaken the metal giant, but not for long. However, they did awaken something that desires their immediate removal. Will our heroes survive this encounter? Find out next week when our newest episode drops of Dungeon Radio Hour. In the meantime, head on over to our Patreon at www.patreon.com/Dungeon Radio Hour for more extended intros, behind-the-scenes content, and outtakes. Until next time, keep the volume up, the dial tuned in, and always say yes to adventure. Bye for now, kids.
Andrew, do we have, Dalton, do we have unlimited redos in this time travel situation?
See, I don't know. I think it's more significant if it's a finite number. Like, you know that you can only do this so many times, because I feel like if you could do it infinitely, you would become obsessed with the fact that you are constantly living in the past.
But
Right.
but we could stop the Holocaust. Do you not want the Holocaust to be stopped? Or why are you stopping us from that?
I didn't say anything
You're
about
creating
that.
the rules right now that we can't go
And I
back
said you had a
infinitely.
finite number.
Give us-
so make sure that one of your finite numbers is choosing to go prevent the Holocaust.
Give us unlimited redos right now, or you hate the Jews, and this is on record. Okay? I'm sorry, I didn't
Such
mean
an
that.
escalation.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. I'm sorry.
Such
I
an
haven't eaten enough.
escalation.
My blood sugar is low. I'm sorry.
Oh man.